Have you ever looked at a horse and felt that something wasn't quite right, but you couldn't explain exactly what it was? Perhaps the horse seemed stiff, maybe it resisted one lead, maybe it struggled to bend, or perhaps its behavior had changed. So what if I told you that the horse had probably been communicating with you long before those obvious signs appeared? My name is Annette Torjussen, and for more than 22 years I've had the privilege of working as an equine therapist with amazing horses. Throughout those years, I've learned something that completely changed the way I look at horses forever. Horses rarely wake up one morning with a problem. More often, they compensate quietly, gradually, and almost invisibly. They might shorten one stride, they shift more weight onto one shoulder, they carry their head slightly differently, and they begin using another muscle group to avoid discomfort. Often, these changes we hardly notice, but the horse notices. One of the most valuable lessons the horses has taught me is this: symptoms are important, but they are not always the place to begin looking. If we only focus on where it hurts, we might miss the reason that it hurts there in the first place. That's why I always encourage people to become curious, to slow down, to observe, and to ask questions before jumping to conclusions. Because every horse tells a story, we simply have to learn how to listen. Every trainer, every therapist, every farrier, every veterinarian, we all see the horses from slightly different perspectives. But the amazing thing is that when we become curious together, the horse benefits from it. This philosophy eventually became the foundation of the Nordic school of holistic equine therapy. Not because I believe I've found all the answers at all, but because I believe the greatest teachers have always been the horses themselves. And I hope these videos encourage you to look at your own horse with fresh eyes, because the horse is always communicating. The question is, are we listening? Thank you for watching. If you'd like to explore this way of thinking in person, I'll be teaching a 2-day clinic at the Wild Horse Rescue Center in Webster, Florida in August, and I would love to welcome you.